melodier, som i øjeblikket synges og spilles fra regeringens side, og skifter jeg ud om en uge. Jeg har her this opportunity to comment directly on the issue of the cartoons in Denmark. My position was clear before, during, and after the crisis. I condemn any action that attempts to demonize people on the ground of their religion or their ethnic background. I respect Islam as one of the world's major religions, as well as its religious symbols. I respect the religious feelings of other people. And I have to tell you that consequently, I would never myself depict any religious figure, including the Prophet Muhammad, in a way that... Thank you very much, President Bailey, members of Parliament, permanent representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this joint meeting. I look very much forward to an interactive session. In my introduction, I will talk about our main mission, our mission in Afghanistan, our biggest operational priority. For 11 years, the International Security Assistance Force has carried out its responsibilities. Our troops, our nations, and the whole international community have made an unprecedented investment in blood and treasure in Afghanistan. So I want to answer the question that we all face as politicians.
We had an excellent discussion today, focused on a number of issues that are of concern to all NATO members and of great concern to the United States. Obviously, at the top of our list was Afghanistan, where the international coalition that has worked alongside our U.S. troops has achieved significant progress, and we are now looking over the next several weeks to a new milestone, one that was set in Chicago with a tenure longer than he and his family originally anticipated. But we're all very fortunate that he's taken on this assignment, and I look forward to continuing productive work with him and his entire team at NATO over the next year of his service. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your kind words. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your strong commitment to a strong NATO. NATO
are pushing to arm the fighters. Is it too late to start arming the opposition, do you think?
First of all, let me stress that the behavior of the Syrian regime is absolutely outrageous, and I urge active support from a number of countries in the region. None of these conditions are fulfilled as far as Syria is concerned.
Yeah, but hang on a second, because as you say, NATO's mandate in Libya was the protection of civilian life and property. But what is really different in Syria? You're saying your heart goes out to these people. Thousands of innocent civilians are being killed. That's an indisputable fact. So what's the difference between Syria and Libya?
Yo, mama told me, yeah, Black Paisley, mama told me, yeah, come on. My mama told me, one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me, it's okay to sit where shit hurts, don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get